hey all, and welcome back to the finale of the Hellfire Comms Henshin Sentai Power Hour Thingamadoodah Max Edition. I still, even on the finale of this bloody thing, haven't figured out the correct combination of words for it, but it doesn't matter. We're doing something pretty special to cap off this marathon of ours. We're going to be checking out the OG, the classic, power suit, transforming giant robots sort of things kids show, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This came out in, if I can scroll down here, it's 90-something, obviously, but let's have a look here. August 28th, 1993. Jeez, I thought it was a little bit later than that, but I guess not. And it contains elements of Zyuranger, which is the original 5, plus the Green Ranger. Then we have Zyuranger, which I believe the Thunderzords and the White Ranger come from. And then there's Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger, which I believe the Alien Rangers took their suits from, and maybe Ninja as well. So there's a big old hodgepodge and mismatch and whatnot. And today we're covering what may actually be one of the best arcs, if not the best arc, of the entire show, which is the 5-part Green with Evil. So make sure you have all the correct episodes and whatnot. We're going to count down to the first one, go for it, and then basically just do the rest in succession. So here we go. Green with Evil, Part 1, in 3, 2, 1... Oh, here we go. Imagine, if you will, young Tom 64, he's sitting down, he's ready for a new episode of Power Rangers, and then it's like, wait a minute, Part 1? Not since an earlier episode, most likely, has there been a Part 1?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, this is obviously a big famous arc. Introduced the Green Ranger, introduced Jason David Frank to the series, which later quickly eclipsed all the other Power Rangers as the most popular one. And it's actually kind of appropriate because I had a birthday not too long ago, and I actually got tickets for a birthday present to a convention, and Jason David Frank is going to be there, so Nice. It's going to be interesting actually meeting up with him. But yeah, no, he's made his career out of being a Power Ranger now. He's been I think 4 or 5. There's Green Ranger, White Tiger Ranger, Red Turbo Ranger, Red Zeo Ranger, the Black Dino Thunder Ranger, and he was a Lord Dragon, which I guess doesn't really count because it's kind of a combo.
Yeah, he's from Shattered Grid, Battle for the Grid, etc. And then Tommy, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves here, but Tommy got a Master Morpher, and he can switch between forms, which is possibly the raddest thing I've seen since the last rad thing I've seen. But that's way in the future. Now, as we are wont to do in Power Rangers, we are in the youth centre, and there's Tommy himself with his sick hi-yas. He's doing the katas already.
Yeah, I guess one of the kind of critiques you can have about Jason David Frank is that his kias are super loud and cheesy. I mean, you have to compare with, that Ryan guy from VR Trooper, see ya, and all that kind of shit, so.
Rita Repulsa. I believe this is the Japanese actress. Who's the name of the voice actress for Rita, mate?
It's Barbara Goodson, I believe, who you may also know. I remember around the time, Digimon came out later. Barbara Goodson played a few roles. I believe she was Izzy. But yeah, no, you can kind of tell. And what's great is that all these years later, she can still kind of do it, being the Rita voice, which is awesome.
Wait, she's still around?
Yeah, she's not dead. Let's hope not.
Well, I wasn't hoping she would be. We had the same exact conversation, Hell Dragon and I, because we were checking out some Christmas specials and whatnot, and obviously we had to watch one of Hell Dragon's favourite, Garfield Christmas Special, and had Pat Carroll as the grandma, and I was like, shit damn, she's 93 years old.
Yeah, I mean, that Disney bunny, I would live as long as possible, personally, to get as much of that Disney money as I could.
Nice. Back off, Tommy, he's not worth it, lad.
Around this time, obviously, Power Rangers, the OG, the thing that kind of started the whole adapting Super Sentai in the West, very extremely popular at the time, of course. Lots of concerns as well about people kind of emulating this kind of stuff. I definitely know that this series, I mean, even when I was little, I always had an interest in martial arts, but this series definitely helped with that, and then later on supplemented by, Bruce Lee movies and things like that. So I always kind of wanted to get into it. I did martial arts for a little bit in middle school, but I've never really had a full streak of it as I would have liked.
I went to karate for a little bit. I don't even think I got past my white belt. Let's just say my attention waned.
Yeah, I mean, these days, if I want to get back into it, I kind of want to do like jiu-jitsu. I've done a bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Actually, I would like to get back into that.
Yes, that was some good karate, fellow colored teen. Not like that. Jesus, I meant red.
Yeah, I mean, even at this time, although obviously Jason David Frank is going to overshadow everybody, I still like the OGs. Austin St. John is the Red Ranger. I still looked up to him a lot. I thought he was cool. These days, I believe he is he works in an ambulance, emergency medical technician, something like that.
It's either that or a firefighter, but yeah, he's actually saving lives and whatnot. He's gotten onto the convention scene recently after not wanting to for a while, so, I got no problem with that. Get that money, boo-boo.
Yeah, I mean, like, after a while, I would imagine they wanted to distance themselves from Power Rangers for a little bit. All of them have gone in really interesting directions, and of course, here's the main reason we watch this show these days, Bulk and Skull.
Yes, the original bully duo. And this motherfucker on the right here, Jason Narvi, I believe he actually went on to be a proper professor and whatnot.
Oh, really? I know Paul Schreier, who plays Bulk. Here's a lot of things people don't really know about him. He's done other voice acting roles. If you've ever seen Technoman, aka the dub of Tekkaman Blade, he was Tekkaman Evil in that, and it was a really interesting, albeit super cheesy performance, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't do more voice acting roles. It's weird.
Huh. Here's a couple of interesting things. Number one, Austin St. John actually did come back to reprise Jason for Battle for the Grid. That I didn't know. But he's also going to be in the more recent Power Rangers series, Beast Morphers, as Jason. He's a guest star.
Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know he also did Battle for the Grid. Some other Power Rangers actors came back for Battle for the Grid. Obviously, Jason David Frank.
Yep.
This is his job now. And Daniel Southworth, the Red Quantum Ranger, Virgil. Yes. So, I mean, they even gave him some Virgil lines. It's great.
Foolishness, Lord Zed. Foolishness. Actually, no, wait. Lord Zed isn't part of Power Rangers just yet. I think that came after Tommy became good. Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah. At this time, it was firmly Rita Repulsa, and then they introduced Lord Zed. I mean, there is a lot of ground we can cover. We've only got 5 episodes to talk about Power Rangers, but I'll try to focus on the OG. Lord Zed came after Green with Evil. He was an American invention. They actually had to tone him down because apparently he was too scary, aka he was too fucking rad.
Yep.
And that was disappointing. Unfortunately, his original voice actor is no longer with us, Wizard Mon, things like that, so it's kind of sad.
Well, the alleyway, a prime target for teens to be attacked by putties.
I mean, they make PSAs for this, where you're not supposed to walk alone in alleyways, because obviously putties are gonna jump you.
I've tried to, tempt fate once or twice, but nah, just random homeless people, really, not, grey monsters and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, getting jumped in the real world is not nearly as cool as they have it on TV.
Believe me, the Carters will not intimidate them. In fact, it may provoke them more.
Now, I've got to ask, of course, outside of your karate experience, did you try any Power Rangers stuff in real life and pretend or anything like that when you were a kid?
Oh, we were, play acting Power Rangers all the time on, the playground and whatnot, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I did too, of course. Really, the only time I actually kind of got a little injured when I was play fighting was actually when I was attempting to mimic, wrestling back during the Attitude Era. I actually tried a double kick, like a flying drop kick kind of deal, and then I landed on my back and, kicked the air out of my lungs, so strangely was with that, yeah.
I remember having a friend in junior school, actually, who had access to, either Jetix or Fox Kids. I think it was Fox Kids. And they had, the American run of the show, which is to say they were ahead in terms of episodes. So I remember him, telling me stuff, and, it was oh, Pyramidas does this and Pyramidas does that, and I was like, wait, but that's the Megazord. That's not a separate thing. It was Pyramidas is the Megazord. He's okay, Tom, never mind, walking away now.
That's kind of lame that they were spoiling it for you ahead of time,
Well, no, I didn't, say, don't spoil me, and then he spoiled me. I just said, tell me everything you know, oh wise sage of the playground.
No, Mild Tornado wins!
Ah!
And he left his stuff, too. That was, his laptop in there. I don't know, back then in the 90s, laptops were, fucking huge, though.
What the fuck is going on here? You turned him into a mummy?
Yeah, because you have to remember the original adaptation of this. I don't remember the guy's name, but obviously, kind of the same idea. He was an evil ranger, he became good. Later, he died, actually, in the original Sentai, so that's why in this show, at the time when they were just kind of combining everything together, Tommy lost the Green Ranger powers, and then later on they brought him back with the White Ranger powers and kind of created that weird mishmash of the two different suits.
You see that fade back there? Oh.
Okay, I guess she can just do that now.
Well, all you need is a power coin, and I guess there's a power coin left. By the way, here's the intro just to get you up to speed, Tommy.
Yeah, by the way, I mean, he doesn't have the series to catch up like we did, so obviously he needs to be filled in.
And then Tommy's like, yes, I will bully the blue one specifically.
Oh no, don't bring that up. Do we have to talk about that?
Look up David Yost if you want some behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm not going to say it here, it's Christmas. I want to be happy, not sad.
That's fair. I will say now he is doing very well for himself, and I'm glad.
Yeah. Oh, here it goes! Oh, it's good!
Yeah, no, this was always a super cool suit. I love, like, the admittedly plastic tinfoil kind of armor thing he had going on. He can actually pass that over to Jason. He did it, like, once or twice.
He actually did it for Zack as well, I believe.
Zack had it? I don't remember that.
Yep. Yeah, time to fuck with you. I'm gonna put in a medley of Christmas songs.
Yeah, no, this is what I referenced in Alpha's Magical Christmas. He put, like, the evil disc inside of him or something. So, I have a question. Why doesn't Zordon have, like, a turret defense system in case this kind of stuff happens? Inside
the command center?
Why not?
You might hit Alpha?
Well, I mean, I would assume that, well, you know, wouldn't really...
I'm sorry, Alpha. It's just collateral.
We can repair you. Oh, no! He's ripping out our Macintosh stuff.
No, that was the cable connection. Now I'll have to sign up to Disney Plus, and you know how I hate that.
No, don't disconnect the Ethernet. The Wi-Fi in here isn't very good.
Oh, I was trying to download Raikal Legend of Thunder. It is the 90s, after all.
Yeah, I had to do this on dial-up.
I think Raikal Legend of Thunder came out in early 2000s, but I definitely remember trying to download the fucking, like, Japanese version on, like, dial-up.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, I used to use LimeWire, for God's sake.
Can't believe System of a Down did a song about The Legend of Zelda, that's crazy. That's a very meta joke for those of you who go in for that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's meta as shit.
Oh my god, he dissolved. Well, I guess that's that sorted then.
Huh, that was a lot easier than I thought. I should have just did this a few episodes ago.
And Rita's like, fuck, god damn it, why did I give him the ability to self-destruct?
Meanwhile, in Nevada...
Right with that Austin Powers thing. It's amazing how the south of England looks nothing like Florida or South Dakota or something.
I'm fixing to say, I'm like, I thought she was going to make the mountain grow for a minute there, but I forgot she can make Goldar grow at, like, any time she wants.
Oh, I guess I'm going to have to bring the staff with me on the way back up.
Good thing he got my sword. That would have been awkward if that I grew, but not it.
Meanwhile...
Herbie the Love Bug!
Yeah, they have a flying car for reasons, just in case, like, their ability to teleport is malfunctioning or whatever.
I forgot about the fucking flying car that Billy invented. This was great, because back in the 90s, you know, if you were a geek in these shows, you could invent the wackiest shit, and it would work. Like, Urkel invented, like, a personality change machine. I think he made a time machine at one point. I don't know. I don't know what arcade game that is back there, by the way, but I'm kind of interested. Something ball? Ski ball?
Alright, here we go. Too many Christmas frivolities and jollities.
I think you need to reboot Alpha. He's running 3.1 still. I mean, remember, this was before Windows 95, so...
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my god, you weren't kidding about the motherfucking car. Oh.
Whoa. Oh, okay, they can drive it properly.
Oh, of course, you know.
No, it's literally... I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Here we go. Whoa!
Listen, if a car can fly, I don't care how fast it's gonna go, it's already doing better than most cars in the sky, okay?
What, does the car have a power coin then? How did it get inside the command center?
It's like that little pocket Zord. freaking out, man.
All I see is candy canes and a fat red man. That's not nice. Jason lost weight down the line.
Fucking children in here singing songs, building gingerbread houses. I can't stand it.
Oh, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that must have been an FMV game. That's why he was freaking out.
He was playing, what was that one we watched? The more recent Spoonie one.
Ripper?
That's the one. When I say more recent, that's in terms of us watching it, because Lord knows he hasn't put out content in a fat minute.
And he's on cable.
Ah, I'm on TV.
I'm semi-operational too, Alpha. You don't hear me complaining.
It's transforming time.
Oh, that's a classic.
That's the good shit. Fuck off, will you, with your stock footage?
Well, he kind of is stock footage. There's not really... They gotta fill out the episode somehow?
Who were those guys? Something in Babu?
Squat, I think his name was. The weird little blue dude.
The squat guy. Oh, it all makes sense now. Come on, it's so obvious as an adult.
I'm just waiting for him to attack with, like, lasers instead of actually swinging his sword like they always do in Sentai.
Well, you'll be waiting for a long time, because I don't think they have the footage for that.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, well, he chopped a rock, at least, or a big mountain.
Here we go. Now we will call the power of robots.
I always was a big fan of the original Megazord. Finally, I have a Tiger Zord here, actually. But I have seen, like, complete Megazords and, like, Thunder Zords at, like, the flea market. And I am super fucking tempted, by the way, to go get that Thunder Zord, because I have always wanted one.
Well, you know, you're an adult and it's your money. You can spend it on whatever you want as long as you're paying bills.
That's true, and I haven't seen any Transformers I wanted recently, so...
This was actually, I think I mentioned this before, but this was the only Megazord, like, of the earlier seasons that I didn't have. I had the Thunderzord, that one was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm still jealous, but this one was always good. I had I actually had, like, a remote-controlled Megazord, but I never really liked it because it would not actually come apart and put together. This is the show that started my love of Gatai, you know, obviously gigantic combining robots. I mean, that's always cool, period. It doesn't matter what show it is.
I think it's better if, like, the individual pieces can, like, fight on their own and then Gatai, but, yeah, I understand what you're talking about. And just listen to this soundtrack by Ron Wasserman.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, because Johnny Young Bosch, who was obviously one of the Power Rangers, he's the new voice of Broly, and in Dragon Ball FighterZ, Broly's theme sounds so much like a fucking Power Ranger song. It's nuts. You should listen to it. If you haven't, you will see exactly what I mean.
I might end up getting it for Switch, honestly, because I have it for PS4, but, like, I very rarely sit down to play console games anymore. I'll do it for when the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC comes out in January, but playing stuff on the go, like, I played King of Cards recently, that was pretty good.
I always love when the Megazord first forms, he has big, fake plastic mitts on, but when the sword comes down, that's when he magically has hands with bendable fingers in, like, gloves.
It's me! Raw!
Hello, I'm here now.
And this was the scariest thing as a kid. What? He's inside the Megazord? He can't do that!
Yeah, that's cheating, man.
Oh, we didn't expect this! Oh, me either!
I always love this silly falling effect here.
I mean, you could have taken the Megazord for yourself, but he is the Virgil of, well, before Down Southworth came in.
Yeah, before the actual Virgil came along, yeah.
He just comes in and kicks the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, you know, he was so badass back in the day, and it's really easy to see why he became so popular as he did. Hell, I loved the Green Ranger. I thought he was cool as shit.
You're too cool. Let me be cool. No, I will also...
Just fucking throws it. You know, you don't really get this anymore, but I always like a good close contact martial arts fight with a lot of technique back and forth. But these days, you know, you kind of have to go to older martial arts movies for that. And then he has a Hadouken somehow. Can he do that in the game? I'll have to look.
I don't know if he actually has that power after he becomes good, which raises a lot of questions.
Well, I mean, he's enhanced by the power of evil. I don't know if Lord Draken could do it, because Lord Draken's gimmick is that he just jacks other Power Ranger powers and adds it to his own. Like, he got, like, Samurai at one point on his suit, so... So, do we have a way to prevent him from coming back to the command base since he has a power coin? I guess they just lock him out of the ring's security system?
They close the blinds and pretend they're not there.
Damn it!
Leftover Christmas cheer.
Hold on, let me get this fishes out of his ass. See, this is the problem when you don't have enough RAM. Yeah, his true power is that he can program a server. That's why he fucked up Alpha so bad.
Well, looks like it's time to tap into the local gangs of Angel Grove and get some guns.
I mean, they already have guns, technically. Do they need more?
Well, laser blasters. Ha ha ha, I am laughing at you, ha ha ha.
How can he do that over the globe? I don't know how he can talk to us over the globe like that.
Also, he could just come in at any time and kill them, but I guess he likes to play with his food before eating it. Alright, we're gonna close that down. What did you think of the introduction to Green with Evil, mate?
Man, let me tell you something. It was way better than Shadowborg's first episode, alright? Because shit actually got done. They established him as a threat. I mean, they kind of had the gun along, but at the same time, they know the Green Ranger's a bad motherfucker and he will fuck them up.
Yeah, like, in comparison to Shadowborg, Green Ranger is just... If Shadowborg's like a 6 or a 7, if I'm being generous, Green Ranger is a 9.
Oh yeah, no, definitely 9 material, I agree.
Alright, let's move straight on. Green with Evil Part 2 in 3, 2, 1... Okie dokie. These episodes actually do have names. Part 1 was Out of Control. This is Jason's Battle.
I wonder what's going to happen, and I'm not sure. Maybe it's going to be Billy's going to invent something? I don't...
The only thing that could make this arc better... And they probably didn't want to do it because it would be, like, too much effort, you know, mixing with, like, the stock footage and the real footage. Is have the Green Ranger invade the intro like fucking Dio.
No, that would have been super cool, actually. I mean, ultimately, he's going to get added to it anyway, but during this thing, it would have been pretty good.
Yep, I'm here, I've got a lance.
I'm trying to think who got shafted the most in terms of the weapons. Like, Trini got, like, just 2 knives. You know, that was her weapon. At least Billy got, like, the big stick. Which they don't really, you know, I never really imagined them kind of use their weapons that often. Like, Jason the most, because he had the sword. But you didn't see the knives on Trini that much, for example.
I'm trying to think. Did Zack use the axe that much? I know he definitely used the blaster from time to time.
Yeah, like, they would more often combine the weapons into their big fuck-off gun than use them individually, I seem to remember. Just look at the credits, I'm sure it'll identify him there.
Look, that's why Jason's looking. Look, track his eyes. Ah, Robert Hughes, he knows what to do.
I've always been suspicious of that Hughes guy. What the fuck are they using on him? Is that like a magic power saw or something?
It's an alpha fixer.
Oh, okay. Oh, naturally. I forgot they had those back in the 90s. They discontinued them after a while.
That was convenient.
He's gonna turn into that flamboyant Alpha 7 from, like, In Space, I think.
Oh, no.
Jive Daddy.
Alpha is, of course, voiced by Richard Horvitz, who you may know as the voice of Invader Zim. I think he's Daggett in Angry Beavers.
And he was the squirrel in Squirrel Boy, so...
That one I didn't know, so thank you for added useless information which I'll never be able to scrub out of my brain.
Man, I'm great at giving that out. They scream a lot up here. I just noticed that. Goldar's screaming, Rita's screaming all the time. I don't get the deal. Is it, I guess in space there's no sound, so they have to scream more in order for it to carry.
Well, maybe it's just they're taking advantage of being stuck on the fucking moon of all things.
I seem to remember in the comics, like, Finster actually had a tragic backstory, and that's why he makes monsters, and I know Lord Draken was kind of recruiting him as a result, yeah.
Okay, so we'll take the OP guy and we'll give him more OP-ness. Oh, I wish I hadn't said that.
Yeah, I kind of wish you didn't either. Actually, with Lord Draken, I believe the whole thing was that he was the Green Ranger, he won, and then he betrayed Rita, and then that's when he started doing his own thing. So yeah, let's kind of avoid that if we can.
Yeah, give the comics a read if you get a chance. What are they by? Boom? Is that what they're by?
I think it's Boom does the comics, yeah. Well, I'm done.
Yes. Gonna spend this on toffee at the store.
Yeah, and then there was that military guy who kept that power coin up his ass for 2 years when he was in that concentration camp. That was awkward.
Yikes. Look at Bulk over here, looking like a condom.
I always loved how he dressed like some kind of weird Rocket Man flight general with his hat and things like that.
Yeah, punk was very different in the 90s, to which I'm not really sure I approve, honestly.
And Skull was always wearing like this M. Bison hat kind of deal, like he was like a shock trooper for Shadowloo or something, and a question mark on it because I don't know where it came from.
Well, he likes to keep you guessing.
You might want to get that looked at.
Yeah, you best run. Whoa! Yes, I'm pleased with this outcome.
I mean, technically I didn't need powers to humiliate them, they kind of just did that on their own. Hey, there's a half-eaten sandwich in here. They throw out so much food at these restaurants.
It's terrible. Still made me come back there, into the dumpster.
He is the bully in the PSA that they warn you from when you're walking through an alleyway. You gotta watch out for him. Hey, you made that black and blue. Haha. Alright. Oh, that guy looked cute.
He did look cute, you're right, Jason.
Now, why does that punching bag have, like, a race stripe on it? I don't get that. Like the checkered flag?
I assume it's to, like, track your punches, so you punched in that area to get maximum efficiency.
Now, I've also kind of thought about getting into boxing a little bit. I don't know. I'm still kind of assessing what sort of physical martial art I kind of want to get into.
Be honest, are you training to become a Power Ranger or something?
You know, that's not a bad life goal, you know, because I've seen, like, online, like, oh, do, like, Deku's workout from My Hero Academia or All Mights or whatever. So I'm pretty sure there's, like, a Power Ranger workout or two out there. He made a flying car. I'm pretty sure it's fucking possible training. Come on.
Meanwhile, at school.
I love that guitar riff when you go into school. Da 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 da.
Oh my god, he's camouflaged. I can't see him.
He's basically invisible, yeah. Because I always love how, you know, they have to wear colors that match their Ranger outfits. And then later on in Dino Thunder, when he becomes the black Dino Thunder Ranger, he's like, I have to go get some black shirts now because it's a thing.
Oh, that was great. He had an arc, actually, to Tommy, in Dino Thunder, where he's, like, unconscious, and he has to mentally battle the three sides of his psyche, which are the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, and Red Zeo.
Now, the reason for that is that they filmed that in New Zealand, and he wanted some time to go visit his family.
Oh, okay.
So they had, like, a big arc where he just kind of did his voice, but he was, like, non-tangible or something like that. I don't know.
Damn.
I mean, I'm still gonna fuck him, but, you know, you didn't have to make it so obvious.
Oh, fuck Destroyer.
Why don't you just give him Venom while you're at it? Just make him like a total douche.
Yeah, no, just give him a gun. That's all he needs, really. How did you see the way he blew off Kimberly? It was amazing.
Yes, we introduced him to the Red Pill on Reddit, and it's working!
Ironically, the Green Ranger is red-pilled. Can I get a lozenge for the love of God?
Yeah, Goldar has that problem where his mouth just kind of flaps, and he can't really make lip movements.
This is the weirdest cut of Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring I've ever seen.
Well, chill out. Yeah, defeat the putties. I'm sure that's going to be very hard.
Yes! Oh god, she vaporized him again.
Oh, they teleported him to another beach.
It's like 5 centimeters
It's
down
just
the
like
road.
it's like 5 feet up that way. Yeah.
Okay, this should be easy considering he fought them without his powers.
That's true. I mean, again, they're the putties. They're really not that hard. And then actually, what's great is that Lord Zed later introduces his putties, but they have that big Z fuck me light on their chest, and all you have to do is hit that and they're defeated.
Well, to be fair, like, if they don't open that up, they're invincible, so...
Yeah, that's true. Always got a little concerned that Rita had, like, those pointy boob armor thing going on. I never really understood that.
Look, she's a fan of Madonna, that's all you need to know.
I'm loving this shit!
Yes, I love power!
Gotta say, being a Power Ranger looks really fun. I mean, I shouldn't actually be working on stuff. I should just do this instead. It's the Thunder Split cross attack. It's invincible.
Wow. Who made that sound effect? We don't know.
That was pretty fucking easy, admittedly.
Why is Finster here? He has no reason to be here.
Well, I mean, I imagine Finster has to get out every so often, out from space.
I'm not sure about the little taps on me, mistress, but, I'll take it, I guess.
This should have been the evil Saba. You know, like it's got the little head on the end and it talks too, but he has to wiggle it around to make it look like it's talking. Well, why don't you get your cousin Urkel to take a look?
Jesus Christ. Just because the Black Ranger's in the black suit doesn't mean he has a black cousin, alright?
Look, Urkel met Scooby-Doo. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter, alright?
They should have Scooby-Doo beat the Power Rangers. It's rough and rhyme!
Can you not do that?
Yes, I will. Forever.
Are you skipping your gains, bro?
Kiss you later. What?
I'll kiss him now.
Okay. Oh my god. I don't know where the hell I am.
This is a Mortal Kombat stage. Oh no!
Ah, that hurts.
Better do it in my foot this time, just to make sure. Why don't you take the flying car, guys?
They really didn't give them much to do this episode.
It's just basically, let's make an episode where Jason and, Tommy just fight stuff.
Yeah. That's all you need.
I actually remember watching promos for this episode where they did lock Jason here and he has to fight Goldar without his powers. I actually remember that vividly.
Oh yeah, I've got your morpher, now it's my turn!
Yeah, that's the problem with having morphers. They're cool, but you always run the risk of having an episode where you lose access to them. I never liked those episodes.
Keep away, keep away!
No, only daddy touch.
Now I'm going to tickle you, Jason, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Goldar should have tried to morph. That would have been interesting. I mean, it wouldn't have worked, but...
Just to, like, mock Jason or something.
That actually would have been cool. Just to, like, corrupt it a little bit, and then he has to fight that.
Alright, we're taking the car.
I guess you can... I'll let you drive. Can I sit in the back? I don't want anybody to see me in this thing. Looks like it has a fucking... Oh, no. Now, that point where you clearly tell it's stock footage. Yeah, just teleport into the air. Okay.
Oh, shut up, Zach. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you know, but flying car. Boring. I've done this already.
Did he blow you off? Yeah, he did that to me too. What?
It's called puberty. It happens. Trust me, I've been there.
Also, they've known Tommy for like a day. How do you know he's changed or not?
I just love how it falls in the hole. It's just, oh man.
Hey, again, it's this.
It looks like Popeye built that thing back there. Oh no, you'd set Alpha to vibrate. I got reboot Zord on here, hold on.
Ah, it's me again.
Look, he's being a complete show-off.
Oh yeah, you couldn't tackle him as a group before, but now he has a sword. Yeah, I bet the odds are shifted in your favor.
Well, maybe if you just combine all your weapons without the sword on top, you could try that. I don't want to morph this episode. We don't have the footage. Sometimes you'll be there as a kid, you're sitting there going, when are they gonna morph? And then you slowly realize they're not gonna morph this episode, are they?
You're the kind of guy who doesn't like the high school stuff, are you?
Well, I mean, back then I was a kid, you know, I mean, and really it's more, shit is happening, alright? Like, I'm invested at this point, but I just know they're not gonna morph because they don't have the footage for it.
Admittedly, Austin St. John is fucking yoked.
Yoked? What, is that like jacked, or...?
Just jacked, yoked, swole, use whatever words you like.
No, he was pretty fit back in the day. I imagine he is now. He's probably fitter than me. Fuck it.
Well, he's a paramedic. You kind of have to be.
Yeah, but you won't do that, will you, Godar?
Well, we have 3 more episodes to fill.
Oh, fuck. I'm stuck in a room with Goldar.
I'm not going to do anything to you, but I'm going to heavily imply it.
Do you want to trade Pokemon?
No, I don't have my cards. You teleported me before I got my deck.
I think Pokemon was like 96 anyway. It's Morphin Time, I guess. Alright.
Apathetic turtle.
Yeah, I think my power coin animal would be like otter or ostrich.
Yeah, you could be like the Brown Ranger.
I always thought, you know, if I was Turbo Ranger, I'd be like the family sedan brown Turbo Ranger.
Yeah, you've said that before, but it bears repeating.
Hey, no fair, he has a weird sword. I want a weird sword.
So guys, how did you expect this to go exactly?
Yeah, just what I expected as well. We could not kill them for 3 more episodes. That sounds good.
That's a great idea!
Alright, in this scene they emote. Hey, no, that's cheating, alright? You cannot use your swords to escalate a conflict.
And then, like, the Green Rangers or whatever, I'll just cut it in half.
And then he probably could, yeah.
Don't pretend you're not air guitaring right now, you lying piece of shit.
I didn't say I wasn't, but...
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the audience.
I always loved, though, like, back in the day, obviously, these are older effects, but I always loved how the Sabretooth moved. Like, that was a really good practical effect, actually. We're just gonna step on him, that'll be good. Oh, and then they just bring the Tyrannosaurus off screen.
Well, I guess remote control and whatnot.
As a kid, I was sitting there going, well, where did they put the Mastodon head? And, you know, I think in terms of the Zords, Kimberly got it worse, because hers is literally just the breastplate of the Megazord.
Oh yeah, he's got the voice, he's got everything. Now we're gonna fucking step on you.
Be careful who you pick on in high school. But it doesn't go well. Oh no, never mind.
Nice.
I love how they're playing this rad music as they're basically cheating.
I mean, he could have just jumped up into the cockpit again, but I guess he wanted a change of pace.
Yeah, why didn't he do that? It worked last time.
Well, whatever.
Ah! Are you guys gonna fight? I just realized they don't actually fight in this episode, I think.
Well, they gotta, like, stall for time and whatnot.
Well, you know what a great way to stall for time is? If they killed Jason, then I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh, it turns out that we're using the wrong AV cord for Zordon. Hold on.
No, he's on the wrong AV channel. There you go, just set it to 3.
Yeah, you gotta turn it to channel 3 back then.
Yes, Jason 3. Oh, Jesus!
Hold on, you're breaking up.
If you see Rita, tell her she's a bitch.
We should call him using 1-800-CAL-ATT. It's free for us and cheap for him.
That's an American reference that I don't get.
Yeah, that's pretty American, yeah. Man, alright, dudes, can you fight? Come on, I mean, you're pulling Shadowborg levels of shit here. I just realized they just did not want to film Goldar in America doing live action scenes, that's why. Are you gonna hit me, or?
I guess we'll find out next time on Power Rangers. Oh lord, that was Green with Evil Part 2, mate. Any thoughts?
Again, they were pulling some, like, Shadowborg shit there, because I just, again, realized that they're just not gonna fight that episode, but at least shit is progressively getting worse. There are some sense of stakes building at this point.
Very much, mate. Alright, let's get on with things here. Green with Evil, Episode 3. In 3, 2, 1... Alright, Episode 3, if I scroll over to the thingamabob, is The Rescue.
I wonder what happens in that.
I'm gonna say they tried to get Jason out, but another ranger gets trapped in there.
Last episode was Jason's battle, but he did very little battling in that episode, actually.
It wouldn't be the first time an episode of a TV show has, like, either fudged the truth or straight out lied, alright?
So would you say that at this time your favorite Power Ranger was, like, rate the Power Rangers for me in terms of, how much you like them as a kid?
We're talking about the base set here, right?
Yeah, the base set.
Does this include Tommy?
Sure.
Tommy, Jason, then probably Zach, then Billy, then Trini, then Kimberly.
I would have to say I kind of have that order as well. Trini and Kimberly were admittedly not the most interesting characters. Billy got a lot of character development over time, though, so I guess it's not fair. But at the same time, yeah, he became a much better character.
Also, he got to bang an alien in the end, and isn't that what all men dream of in the end?
Yeah, I mean, whenever mankind first looked at the stars, they thought about there are women out there, how can I fuck them?
Where are you? Can we turn off this fucking fog machine, please?
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. It was very intimidating and stuff, but it's actually a huge hindrance. They have to do these scenes a lot, I just realized, where, basically Rita's on the moon, she screams, and then it goes to another scene.
Well, they have to have the establishing shot, so, like, Barbara has enough time to monologue. What?
But it wasn't a rock, it was a rock lobster. Or a scorpion, either one.
Oh, this is the first appearance of Scorpina, isn't it?
Is it?
Not entirely sure.
The Rock of Ages.
Still roll in. Rock and roll in. Hello.
I'm looking for Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Rita summons Scorpina, a female warrior of a nasty sting.
And I know apparently in the Japanese version, Scorpina and Goldar were a thing. I don't know their actual Japanese names, but I know they were romantically involved.
Okay. Yeah, her first appearance was in the Green Revival arc.
Oh, okay. Somebody get on the bicycle and run it.
Just hook it up to the car.
Yeah, just hook it up. It's environmentally friendly.
I will say, like, I haven't seen the new live-action movie, well, the more recent one, but I did like how Zordon was the original Red Ranger, and actually Rita was the original Green Ranger.
Really? Huh.
And in Battle for the Grid, they have, like, that blue Cretazoic Ranger or whatever from the past. He was the original Blue Ranger.
Oh, huh. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty neat. Well, why don't you get your fan, Goldar, blow all this shit out here? If you stop melting dry ice over there, you wouldn't be having this problem.
Joke's on you, Jason. This is all my fart clouds.
I like to come here and fart repeatedly so I don't disturb the other employees.
You've entered my fart chamber, Jason. You can't hold out forever.
Why don't you just sweep your leg around? I can't sweep, I don't know how. I just hope this doesn't work.
Oh my. He could have just put his sword up and Jason would have been sliced in half. It's pretty bad, actually.
Well, admittedly, the fog thing was kind of my idea. I didn't realize it was gonna backfire like this.
Oh, I love dumb villains.
Oh, okay, enough of that, I suppose.
Well, we gotta make time for Angel Grove, Gym and Juice Bar.
Oh no.
Doodle-doodle-doo.
I'm about to be fired out of a rocket, wanna see? Fucking.
What?
I'm a whore, come on. And thus the romance bloomed.
Oh, this is wacky.
And then they rush off to go play Space Invaders.
Yes, they do, together. Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry.
Fuck you, whore. What's your deal?
Have you had the 4 basic food groups, Kimberly? You look like you could use an apple.
You need some carbohydrates in your diet. I know you don't like to be fat, but just think about it.
Jason David Frank's acting is amazing.
He's gonna be my boyfriend. And well, you're black, I just don't like you.
I was gonna make a joke about him being intimidated or something, but that's funnier. Huh, I wonder if that's the reason Jason's not around right now.
He probably just bought a Sega Genesis and he's been spending all his time with it.
Yeah, probably. Like, we cut back to him and, like, him and Goldar are playing, like, the 2D fighter Power Rangers game on the Mega Drive.
Why can't I do my own special moves? How the fuck do you work this thing?
Nah, I'm gonna play as Jason, says Jason, and just do the spin move over and over.
Hey, no fair, that's cheating. Saturdays here in the park. I think it was the 4th of July.
Young interracial couple. I'll send the Green Ranger down to destroy their happiness.
This is the 90s, we can't have that. Where's that picnic basket that bear took from me?
This is gonna be really awkward when they follow him and he's just going for like a Tai Chi lesson or something.
He's going to his LARP. Hey, this is our park, motherfuckers.
Parties for life.
Tui.
That was one big slur in putty, I hope you realise.
Yeah, oh, no, I'm sorry, listen. The goal of my content is to entertain, but I realize I insulted putties where I didn't mean to, and for that I deeply apologize.
Oh, you calling it content now? I thought you weren't part of HFC anymore.
Yes, good. Once they slander the putties, they'll be chased out of town. Excellent. I always love how Zax called it. What do you call his martial arts? Hip hop keto, I believe,
Something
because he's
like
black,
that.
as you know.
Yeah, whoa, wait a second. We're gonna need to back up a minute. Zach's black?
I always thought he was multicolored because of his shirt, because, you know, they have to wear their colors, so.
Huh.
Oh, well, that was pathetic.
Yeah, they're just done.
Well, he could just have walked off, I mean, during that, you know? We better walk there, too.
I'm still here, you losers!
We're not gonna fight, I know you want to. But I'm here to make you suffer.
Hello, it's me.
Listen, Goldar, you can settle your differences with words, trust me.
Oh, your shield seems a bit askew, but never mind.
I put lips on my helmet so we can kiss this time.
Kiss my helmet, Jason. Kiss it.
Well, I knew that, but...
She's evil, yes. Let's fight.
It'd be great. She's evil. Really? I didn't... what a boner, I'm sorry.
When you put it that way, maybe we've just gone off on the wrong foot, you know?
It happens. She's my boss, and she's evil.
Oh, well, guess I better put in my 2 weeks' notice then.
Turns out you had to turn the Bluetooth on. See,
You're out, yeah.
I always loved it, though. No, I have to agree with your earlier point. Jason David Frank acting evil has always been so cheesy and yet endearing at the same time. So, like, even Lord Draken now, he's cheesy as fuck. So, but I love it so.
Oh, there it is. Finally, the fonts have cleared enough. It's morphin time.
I weigh 200 pounds, so you can't move it naturally.
Well, he could have just kicked him in the nards, I don't know.
She has a cherry on the end of her staff.
I just love Goldar awkwardly standing around because he's got nothing else on for the rest of the afternoon.
They all kinda are like that. Like Squat and Babu, or whatever his fucking name is. You know, they just kinda stand around, don't really do anything. Scorpina is hot. That's fair.
She is, yes. Right, I've turned the internet on and then off again, and then on. Let's try this again.
Yeah, troubleshooting dial-up was a bitch back in the day. No, you can't. Just a casual Friday. Alright, can you kill him now? I can't believe I'm saying this, but you guys are really slow on the uptake here. I'm gonna ask him to do that laugh for me. I'm gonna say, Jason David Frank, I watched Scream of Evil recently. You had the cheesiest laugh. Can you do that again for me? That's like the 5th time he's laughed today.
See ya!
Oh, well, that's just... I can see why Goldar couldn't stab him. This fog is really thick.
I mean, he's gone to the command center. It's not like I can teleport in there or anything.
That and the Zord. I guess they just put in locks afterwards. Oh no, it's one of those slide locks. I can't do anything.
They installed the chain and whatnot.
I can't even use the credit card like I normally do.
Just the imagery of the Green Rangers slightly opening the door and it's on a chain so he can't fully open it.
And he just fuck. Yeah, Goldar, you would have been so fucking effective stabbing the floor. Yeah, well, Goldar, you're a fucking nerd. Get off my phone. We're taking your cell phone!
He's gonna stay in that fart chamber until he learns his lesson.
Oh, that's how he got in the command center. He went in the little hole. Wait a minute, shut up. This is really boring. They start to piece together kind of what's going on.
Wait a minute, Tommy's green? The Green Ranger's green? Nah, that's too obvious.
Clearly it's Alpha. Alpha the Green Ranger.
He stepped on my arm and nothing else. I couldn't beat him.
And he's a great laughter.
Yep. You know when you go to see Jason David Frank, I want you to get him to say happy birthday, but to me.
To you, specifically?
Yeah, not to you, to me. Sorry, I just like the imagery of it.
They gave her exactly one glove.
How do you know this? She recently came into existence.
I don't know, I guess they just have a wiki. Oh, it's the episode, okay. The fifth one!
The fifth one.
Lots of great footage for the Sega CD game.
Hell yeah.
I think in the Sega CD game they actually do fight Scorpina. because they do the Green with Evil arc in that game.
We mentioned we watched one of Spoonie's FMV things, so he actually did cover that Sega CD game, definitely recommended.
I always love the putties that they give the huge boxing gloves too, because that apparently gives them an advantage. Goldar, can you fucking do something? All you've done is run your fucking mouth and stab at the fog. Good work.
Well, if no one's gonna go down to the shop to get my tendies, then I'm not even going to bother today.
Yeah, I'm banging that. And to be fair, I don't blame Goldar. I kind of would bang Scorpina too, I'll be honest with you.
Alright. Okay. I didn't need, the horny before Christmas, alright?
Did we need this scene?
No, but it's there.
Just kind of cover up her acne. Did we cut something? What? Did they end the fight?
I guess they did.
Yeah, man, I would have loved to see this.
Kicks him right in the tits. Jesus, he is green with evil.
Oh no, that was from earlier. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I actually remember this bit now.
Tragic. Helldragon only has a 20-minute memory.
Yeah, well, this all kind of runs together after a while. Oh yeah, I'm sure Squat would make a huge contribution to the fight. No, you're the most powerful. No, you are. Goldar smokes probably 10 packs a day, I think. I don't know if they have cigarettes on the moon, but he kind of sounds that way.
Thankfully, I can't get cancer. I know it's crazy.
I mean, I am a freakish baboon creature, but I have my standards. Oh, I love this. I remember this. The Megazord is apparently solar-powered. I love that. And it doesn't have batteries or anything like that. So during an eclipse, it's just fucked.
Well, thankfully they got rid of that exploit for future models. I'm gonna kick these farts away.
Liu Kang, you're next. It's really sweaty in here. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't be working out in my full clothes. I punched the air 500 times.
That's good. Now do it 500 more and I'll consider it.
Power Rangers Fit for the Switch. Actually, no, that was a joke, but that would be fucking cool, actually.
It would, yeah.
I know a ton of people who would probably get that.
Well, I mean, you can do, with the ring thing, you can do It's Morphin Time where you have to turn the morpher upside down. If you're listening, Nintendo...
Don't hit us with a copyright claim! Found Zordon's porn stash. Well, I couldn't really make him out when he was functioning, I'll be honest with you. Did you turn on the VPN? I think that's what's causing it.
Change yourself for the better, then he'll stay.
Did you run the generator?
Something about Rita's trap? I don't know.
Let's try this again! There's fog everywhere, I don't know what to do!
Like, just imagine the precision needed to make that shot.
That's true, I mean, she's got a hell of an arm.
That sounded like Goldar.
It always sounds like Goldar. Goldar is not subtle at all.
No, I'm here. Sports is cancelled.
He's attacking the poor part of town. I guess we can wait a little bit.
Grab a coffee, he'll be a while.
They just hire Goldar to destruct old buildings. You know, it saves a lot of money. I guess they don't.
What the fuck? Alright, close that
Let's wait till
down.
next week.
That was a very middle-of-the-road sort of episode. I mean, it's basically like the halfway point of the arc, so...
Yeah, I mean, I liked it better than the last episode where Goldar did, like, fucking nothing. At least, you know, the Green Ranger fought the Red Ranger, okay?
Yep, that's kind of what I want in these sort of things, you know, like the leader versus the new rival. That was always the hypest shit. But, time for the penultimate episode of this arc. You ready, mate?
Yep.
Alright, part 4 of Green Revival. In 3, 2, 1... Okie dokie, this episode is called Eclipsing Megazord.
Again, not sure what's gonna happen, so...
Alright, 5 bipolar teenagers it is.
Now, why did you get teenagers with attitude? What about well-adjusted individuals? Because I know sure as shit I would not have been a Power Ranger at that point.
Alpha, find me 5 teenagers with a 2.0 GPA average.
They've got nothing better to do, right?
I just love the sound effects that accompany doing every single action.
Yeah, I mean, you remember when they re-aired this series on, I think it was ABC, and then they added those weird little edits to it? I'm like, that just makes it worse.
Yeah, I remember.
Is the Dragon Sword gonna show up in this one, by the way? Because the Dragon Sword was tight, man.
I think it will actually have to. By the way, the Dragon Zord mixed with the Thunder Megazord is amazing.
Wait, they did that?
Yeah, it gets a little drill staff and whatnot.
No, that's with the original Zords. You're thinking when the Tiger Zord combined with the Thunder Zords.
No, I'm pretty sure let me see if I can find this online.
No, I know, because I have lusted over these toys for years, alright? I know that the Thunder Zords combine with the, the Tiger Zord, and the Dragon Zord is supposed to combine with the originals, but they're not supposed to cross over because they're two separate series, remember?
Well, you might be wrong there. I'm pasting this picture into Discord for you to look at.
What, is this actually a thing? Like, if it is, that's hype as shit.
Let me show you this Mob Sakura. There you go.
Again, those are the original Zords. You mentioned the Thunder Zords.
No, you were the one who mentioned the Thunder Zords.
Well, somebody mentioned the Thunder Zords, and as long as it's not me, we're fine.
Whoever it was, get him out of here, but you were
fuck
right.
That guy, get him out.
The Tiger Megazord is a thing, so that's good. Yes, here we are. Yes, look at him, he is good.
Here's what's happening in the episode, in case you're not paying attention, Tom. Finster's talking to you, alright?
Finster always, has to call me out, and I don't like it.
You know, this is unrelated, because later on, Zio has, a completely set of different villains, but I legit had 2 dreams when I was a kid. It's so vivid, I don't know why, but I had 2 dreams where I hung out with the Machine Empire on Earth. I don't know why, I just did, and they were just chill with me for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm stunned too, personally.
No, I was just thinking over what you said and trying to remember any dreams that I had, but they're gone at this point.
Take that, youth center. I'm gonna get the juice bar next. Put a real bar in here.
Take that, Oxfam. Give him clothes that nobody wants.
Watch out, he's gonna stomp on the YMCA. They're inventing a lot of great ways to make sure the Power Rangers don't actually do anything during this 5-parter, I have to admit. Oh, the communicators don't work. We gotta get Zordon back. Our morphers don't work.
To be fair, it feels less like padding and more like, oh, things are actually going to shit.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, in terms of, this is still better than what they did in Shadowboard, where he would show up and then just fuck off arbitrarily. At least here, things are happening to make things get worse and worse and worse. You really do feel like they are being pushed to their limits here. Kimberly, get a wrench, come on. Let's see if Wazitz goes to Wahoo.
Ah, Bing Bong, we got it.
And that's why we keep you as a friend, Billy. In case you don't know.
Bing Bong! Who's it? Bibbidi Bob and Wahoo.
Mahizit's the 5th one. Man, you know, I gotta say, the property of this waterfront is probably gonna go down a lot, considering there's so many putty fights that happen during it. Wait, didn't you already come out of the rock already? Are you gonna finish this fight?
Look alright, she's a strong, independent Scorpion woman. She can do whatever the hell she wants.
Oh man, I think she just slugged him like legit across the face there. Okay, that's a boomerang? It's not really the same? And why don't you just get out your swords again like you did last time when you were fighting the Green Ranger?
We don't have the budget for that right now.
Oh, I need a Christmas miracle!
Well, Alpha, I have just the mixtape for you.
By the way, if you guys haven't watched Alpha's Magical Christmas, we did a commentary on it. Zordon is just phoning it in so badly in that. I love it.
I'm looking forward to my Christmas stipend, Alpha.
Shake the camera, that's how things are going bad. Hey man, I'm gonna finish this ice cream.
Gotta finish this Go-Gurt before the world ends.
Look, my mom only gave me so much allowance and I have to use it, okay?
Okay, now I think it's time to go.
Check, please. Another day in Florida. To be fair, it's California, so earthquakes probably happen a lot around here anyway.
Yeah, this isn't even a monster, it's just what happened to be going on that day during filming.
Yep, just Wednesday. You know, people go around shaking their cameras.
And away they go, out of the story.
If I scream louder, maybe he'll do something.
Well, you kinda have to if you're gonna reach him all the way from the moon.
You know, the guy who plays Zordon must have had a really nice vacation during this time. Oh, now he does it again. Hey, listen, I forgot my keys.
Awkward.
He's about to touch Alpha's butt. That's hot.
Now I will bomb this robot and no one can stop me.
Oh, I forgot she had a little bicycle. I forgot.
Same, yeah.
I guess she's supposed to be a Wicked Witch of the West kind of character? Even the original Japanese? I have a 5-speed! You're finished!
No!
Hey, I'm doing the speed limit. Come on, it's California. They'll bash you for that. Yeah, you're not even going 55 miles an hour. Oh, yeah, that thing. Oh! I'm hungry. Time for a snack.
Ah. Don't worry, I'm just bulking up.
Mom said it's my turn to play with the bus. You felt like this whenever you had a micro machine in your hand, by the way. You just felt like this massive guy. But, you know, it doesn't have to be as gentle. I don't like him that much.
Impressive mixing of like the new and old footage here, I have to say.
I guess. I mean, you can clearly tell when it's 80s footage.
Don't cut back to Rita on her witch bike, please.
I'm the new Alpha, the cooler, improved Alpha. I know she's evil, Jason already told me. Evil will triumph because good is dumb.
Good is dumb, you're right. Green forever.
Yeah, the same dimension that Vegeta went to that one time.
This time you will die.
It's like Christopher Walken was a Power Ranger. This time, you're going to the other dimension, and you're not coming back. Oh!
Oh, these Power Rangers are making me thirsty.
I'm feeling green with evil.
Oh, parts 1 through 5. What the fuck?
Just fucking humping it. Let's stay in here.
That would scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's true. I imagine, putties are supposed to be kind of scary, so...
The new, footage, the Western recorded footage, always had the Rangers with these really thick, cuffs or collars and whatnot. I don't know why.
Really? I never really noticed those.
If you look at their neck, the outline, the ring around the neck is a lot puffier. Once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it.
Did they ever make Bulk and Skull action figures? I'm a little curious.
I'm gonna have a look, actually.
They probably didn't, but that'd be funny.
Bulk and Skull action figures. Let's have a look here. They sure did.
Wow, really?
Yeah?
Do you have a picture then? I want to see that.
I'm not entirely sure if these are real or not, honestly.
Yeah, maybe they're third-party kind of deals.
They were made by Irwin, Collectible Figures Series 2. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's legit or not.
See, there's no fog in the way this time. Now I know where to stab. Good thing they didn't build my tube with hands, otherwise I'd be strangling you right now. I'm gonna pee on you, Zordon, then you'll know. Oh, short out.
I'm sending you to VR Troopers.
I removed your ass. How are you still moving?
Got him.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Mistress Rhea, help me.
My libido can't be turned off, Green Ranger. It's always going. At least I can laugh.
The force field can't take that from me.
It also comes with a silence option. So are they gonna die? Because I'm kind of waiting for it now.
That would be really a dark twist to the end of this tale.
I'm gonna get the Triceratops to save him.
Okay, Sabretooth, this is your moment to shine. You gotta catch the bus.
I'm driving a breastplate!
I'm gonna smoke this.
Sometimes they would only do this sometimes, where they would have to turn their coin into the power crystal, and then sometimes they just don't. I don't know, I guess they're just cutting around it.
The most I remember they ever did with the power coin into the thing is with the Sphinx monster, where he, captures all their crystals and whatnot.
I don't remember that one.
It was a very early episode.
Should have turned into a little bow tie instead.
It's me!
Megazord, looking classy!
Oh, the bus falling down like it was out of Wallace and fucking Gromit.
There, I caught my micro machine.
There you go.
I just broke some of Bulk's limbs, but it's fine.
Bulk and Skull both received heavy physical trauma. Got him.
But you're gonna be dead in a minute. Hey, where's your sword gonna come down from the heavens?
Fuck that, when's the eclipse we were promised gonna happen? Oh.
Here we go, finally. We can't stare directly at it, though. Ow, my fucking knees! Ah! Yes, please. Yes. She's getting it blown right up her ass.
Oh no.
I'd still do it. It's
Now she's twice as hot.
Gigantamax Cynthia.
Oh no. Gigantamax Flannery is better. End of.
Again, the fact that the Megazord does not have an internal battery, they really were kind of asking for it at this point.
Billy's just kicking himself at this point.
He can make a fucking flying car, but my Megazord battery, that's a little too much.
The flying car has to come in and just like kamikaze Goldar. That would be amazing.
Dude, no, that would have been amazing. It's like finally the flying car has some merit.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
No, the breastplate is super heavy. Take it off. Why are you gonna remove my Zord? It's so important to the formation of the Zord!
Has there ever been a Megazord with like weighted power armor?
I'm not sure. Do your laugh, thank you.
Alpha, can we like put a tarp over this, please?
Just turn it off. Oh, it's night. I guess I gotta go to sleep. Oh, right in the kidneys! Just lands right in the middle of them.
I'm operating on like 5% power here against 2 enemies. This is admittedly kind of lit.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I had a weapon for a minute there. Will he, won't he? Yeah, there we go, thank you. You're a meanie. And I'm Invader Sim, for God's sake.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I could have done this earlier, but nah.
I always forget to carry the one. I should have put an anti-teleporting charm on it.
Alpha, we're totally gonna replace you at this rate.
Yes, I'm huge. Yes, it is.
Ah!
Oh, sorry about that, Charlie Horse.
Why don't you go to Sunny Calcoon?
Why not?
We'd better give up.
Yeah, to be continued.
I mean, it's getting to be almost there, yeah, because there's a part 5 after this. This isn't a bad plan, but again, I'm still kind of chastised over the lack of an internal battery. Why was that like her ponytail?
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
The bromance laser.
Kind of forgot about that. And as a young child, you were like, no, this cannot be happening to my superheroes, the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I think at this point, like, we thought, like, the Zords were just destroyed for good.
No, not until that piranha motherfucker comes in.
Was it the piranha that did it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he, like, froze them all. Or am I thinking of the Thunderzords?
Well, I mean, they had to do something to get the Thunderzords in, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, don't bug me unless you have somebody I can actually beat.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, why am I going back in? So bad.
Oh, I'm done. That was not a good line. I always was a breastplate. Not really mattering to the whole unit.
And then at the last moment, Trainee just slips in and grabs Billy and they both go together.
Do you think that peace conference was just another pit they fell in?
Story-wise, yes.
I don't know, which universe is this? No! It's probability, Jason, come on. We are playing Go Fish, not Blackjack, so we're gonna go fish.
I have reached deep into the future. Joustus is the new hotness.
Joustus is interesting.
Sure is. Huh?
He went to his summer home, that's why.
An English professor.
They just see Zordon in the bathtub. Oh, hi.
Wow.
Magnify. Zoom to 80%.
Enhance.
See, they had to download that image of Tommy over dial-up. That's why it took so long. I do. It's bulk! No. Okay.
Good cliffhanger, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That episode had a bit of a slow start, but then we had the stuff with Bulk and Skull being attacked, and like a four-way fight, actually. Like 3-on-1 with the Megazord and whatnot, at low power. And yeah, that big old cliffhanger. We were going into the final episode on a high note.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was actually really good, so I'm looking forward to the conclusion.
Alright, let's finish off the Henshin Power Hour with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Green River Evil Episode 5. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie, the final episode of this arc and the marathon is Green River Evil Part 5 Breaking the Spell.
I mean, they have to recruit him eventually to the good guys.
They get the Green Ranger in this one. Alternate title. He is coming soon.
You know, now I'm starting to think of, like, other Power Ranger toys I had as a kid. I didn't have the Zords, unfortunately, but I did have a few action figures here and there. I actually had, I had the blue one where you could flip, like, his belt, and it would flip between, like, Billy's face and, like, his helmet.
Oh, yeah, I know those.
I always wanted the other ones, though.
I'm here.
Finally.
I've been teasing this fucker for 2 episodes. He better show up in this one.
That's true. Like, the Dragon Zord was always rad as shit, so I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, here we go. Haven't done a commentary session with THD this long in a while, so give me something bombastic to finish off this marathon. What the fuck does that mean, Alpha?
Ah, they looked up his DNA. I don't know. Alpha's kind of stupid. Why didn't he do that? Why didn't she do that with, like, Jason or something, now that I think about it?
Oh, I don't know.
Just shut up, that's why. Oh, it's juice. They're drinking their celebration juice.
Now I will take you into the back and give you a sweet 69, my dear.
Again, do not blame Goldar at all. Just gonna get a little shit-faced first, I hope you understand. It's almost the holidays. Don't give Squat alcohol, that's the last thing he needs.
Yeah, just, ugh.
And she won't pay her taxes either, that's the worst part.
She'll sell milk and it'll be like friggin' half off, something full for, I don't know.
Selling milk. You've been trying to do it for like 5 episodes. Give it up, man.
Yeah, at this point he's just gone.
Man, this World Wrestling Entertainment thing is nuts.
Yeah, that's Goldberg right there, with his new persona.
Goldberg. Rita Stephanie McMahon.
Well, would that make Lord Zed Vince McMahon?
Well, maybe like Triple H.
Was this like the earliest point where they start to like the Power Rangers and support them?
I guess. I mean, they've been through like a lot throughout the series where they started to admire them, trying to discover their identity. They were monkeys for a while. That was kind of lame.
Then they were invisible. That was fun.
They were invisible? I mean, fuck, it runs together. I don't know. That's probably like the stalest bowl of popcorn. He's had that out for like a week.
Yeah, waste not, want not.
Woman, what do you want? I'm trying to gain.
Oh yeah?
That weight wasn't enough.
Well, I'm calling the police now, and then like the final shot is the Green Ranger being taken into custody.
Yeah, he's the big badass Green Ranger, but he's not man enough to use a barbell instead of a weight machine.
Oh, he's incredibly passive-aggressive.
But that is kind of hot.
Gotta bang him, still.
Shut up! Nobody likes you, Squat! Why are you even here? They're here for the Green Ranger and me!
Oh, we all know it.
Maybe Finster! Make my water grow! Here we go, yeah, this fucking boy.
Oh, buddy, yep, I had the toy and it was lit.
Obviously huge Godzilla reference, but Dragonzord was tight as shit. I love that thing he did where the missiles would load in his fingers and then he would fire them. It was like the coolest sound effects, like...
Well, it's gotta be a Mechagodzilla reference, to be specific.
Well, yeah, no, that's true. Oh no, he's gonna attack the warehouse I work at.
Well, he's gonna get all the way to Angel Grove from Japan. He's gonna be a while.
You know how slow Godzilla moves. Let's put a drill on his tail. Why? Just cuz. No! Nuclear power is safer! Yummy! That's not a candy cane!
He breaks in and starts wrecking stuff.
Starts breaking stuff. Oh no, sorry, force I have it. Did you have the Dragon Dagger? I think you told me you had the Dragon Dagger at one point.
I did.
Yeah, that shot was a little...
Sorry, the action figure just, like, glued to the top. The Dragon Dagger, yeah, it had 3 actual tunes on it.
Pennsylvania, there he is.
Oh, that's it. I had Safe Search on. That's why I couldn't find him.
Oh, my caps lock was on. That's why I wasn't taking the password. Oh. I said a matter of time. And hot.
Kimberly, I don't know how to put this to you, but we're not going to be able to fight if there's water everywhere. You catch my drift? And hot.
Kimberly, yes, thank you. I know you want to fuck him. It's great. Cool.
Meanwhile, Jason's just like, I'm so at peace, I don't give a shit.
Oh, it's business as usual.
Please take the bus, Trini.
Wait, which animal was I?
The last one!
Wait, hold on. I don't remember what animal I was. This roof, attack!
Hello!
It's not a surprise whenever you're in the scene. It's really not.
I mean, you coil, like, you sit Kayars ahead of time.
That's some pretty good acoustics for a dagger. Oh, I love that. Oh, well.
They should be dead.
Well, I mean, they should have died quite a few times during this special, but they didn't.
I think I'm gonna watch History of the Power Rangers after this.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm fucking over the industrial district.
Now, does anyone have any requests? Freebird? Go fuck yourself.
Play classical gas! But it's fun! It's either that or do drugs. I mean, I think it's healthy. And you know the rest of him. Look out for all of him!
It's heavily implied that action and destruction is happening around them.
Just trap him between a bunch of boxes and film it.
Oh, this is a bummer.
Listen, leave me alone. I've left for a reason. I need some me time. You'll have to use the backup swords, I'm afraid. They're not very good, but...
We have backup swords? Why did nobody tell me this?
Well, they're all shaped after food items, that's why.
Ah, Burger Zord. Chimichanga.
And then it's gonna explode! It's ticklish!
Whoa!
Right into the ground. Into the lava.
I live!
At last, the breastplate is useful!
It's me!
Wait, so they teleported down, then back up?
Yes, they did.
I'm the shoe. I'm the chest. I'm the other shoe. You could say it's on the other foot. Oh, you know, he needs solar power. He hasn't charged himself. That's his warning light. Wow, now he's walking pretty fast, actually.
Yep. Oh, shit.
This was cool.
Like, you knew shit was real when the T-Rex had to fight on its own for a little bit.
Oh, fuck, my stubby arms!
So long, Gay Bowser.
I think he's about to do that, actually. Like, at one point, I think the Dragonzord does get thrown by its tail. Look, I'm pretty aware. That's why I keep doing it.
Dude, I went evil just so I could have this happen. Like, it's a thing on my bucket list checked off now.
Oh, what? Crane stance? What? Barney is kicking ass.
Oh, fuck you. Oh.
My huge shoulder pads make it hard for me to get up.
Why even become a Megazord if the T-Rex could do that on its own?
I don't know, he just needs extra shoes to step on him. I remembered when you stepped on my wrist, now you're gonna pay.
Revenge.
Ow, my knees.
So I'm thinking of the AVGN Power Rangers episode where he brings all the gadgets together. It just makes me laugh.
Tiger Electronic Game nerd. Me getting up in the morning. There we go. Now we're ready for the party. Let's stump a mud hole in this guy's ass. Well, he is gonna burning hammer him, that's for sure. It's okay, there was no guy in the suit that time.
Why was Tommy letting that happen?
I don't know, he's damaged. Yeah, you feel pretty good now that you don't have a sword, huh?
Oh!
We've got to save Tommy, let's destroy him. Oh, there we go. I knew this happened. And that looks pretty silly, admittedly.
You can see him being lifted along.
No way!
Was that even Jason David Frank?
Did somebody else dub that?
Yeah.
I can jump in your Zord too!
Oh yeah, the one-on-one battle. This is how you're supposed to finish these rival fights.
Definitely. Funny that this time he's able to do it, but last time, even with all of his friends there, he couldn't do it.
Well, he knows what to expect now.
See, now I have arrows. See, don't shoot at Fox's reflector like that.
Gee, Tommy, why does Rita give you 2 swords?
I can just imagine Jason David Frank and Austin St. John in the booth shouting, "Oh yeah, oh yeah!"
That was a fun day.
Hey, no fair, you can't do Rapugans. Yeah, will he do his job for once? That'd be nice.
Got him!
That was just silly. See, I have 90s footage now. That means you're finished. I want my talking sword!
See, look, the collar's extra puffy.
And they kind of are, yeah, actually. I think maybe they had to, like, take them off. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure the spell was there before he got the sword. Fuck it.
Well, the sword kept it intact.
You've cemented yourself a very long career, Jason David Frank.
Oh, you have, and God bless you for it. I'll kiss you if you're hot. Well, you are hot, so mwah.
Meanwhile, the white Beetleborg was like, I don't want to be a white Beetleborg. I don't want a superpower. Yeah, we kind of are, actually. That legit is a thing. I can't wait for it to last like 10 episodes and then he loses his powers!
Oh, fuck yeah. Yes!
Yeah, put Dragon Sword first, because we all know that's what you're here to see. You just morphed, whatever. Period!
I'm here too!
Oh, wow. And this toy will soon be available in stores.
I love this Megazord combination.
It's pretty good, yeah, no, I'm a big fan of it too. Like I said, I really wanted these Zords as a kid, and I never really got them.
Well, now you have the opportunities.
That's true. We're always shoes, aren't we? Why can't we be our own? They are, in fact, coming together.
For the first time.
I always thought that was neat, how it just kind of folds up and then forms the chest. He's just arms, he's always arms, there's a little head in there this whole time. You know, the pterodactyl's got nothing to do. Who am I gonna be the breastplate of? Wait, he wasn't fighting before? What was he just normally? Dragon Zord, loafing about.
Fucking about mode. We didn't need him to fight anything, I just wanted to show it off.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cool, don't you think? Rangers?
Might as well have just said, buy new toy on screen.
Just flash it. No, I guess they aren't gonna fight a monster.
Nope.
And once his ass was finally working. I would make Alpha Ranger, but no.
No. Silly. A robot can't be a ranger. Cough.
That's never happened before.
Let us talk about franchising, Tommy.
Listen, y'all, you're gonna get a lot of offers from a lot of different companies, and we just want you to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. You have to follow the theme song. They've got the power to, you know the deal. It tells you the rules. Just listen to it.
Oh, nice. Awkward.
Yeah, now he has to be happy-go-lucky, and that's just as awkward as when he acts evil, admittedly. I thought they were going to do their little jump 80s pose. Oh, they did! Yay! I got
it! Some things from the 80s refuse to die.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And there we go, guys. That was the conclusion of the Hellfirecom Super Sentai Henshin Power Hour, the Green with Evil arc from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Damn, that was fun. That still holds up in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that was good watching that again, just kind of nostalgizing over it. And it was not a bad 5-parter at all, especially compared with, I've got to compare it negatively with Shadowborg. Shadowborg was just not as good, but this was a classic.
So we had Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, we had Mystic Knights of Tirnanog, VR Troopers, Masked Rider, Beetleborgs, and obviously Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This obviously was a thank you for reaching the goal on Patreon. Sorry it took so long to get done, but Hell Dragon is a busy guy. I have a lot on my plate as well. But we also have movie com marathons that are higher tier goals and whatnot. So if you've enjoyed this, feel free to maybe up your pledge or just pledge it all. Every penny helps to support the group and, pay Hell Dragon for his time and so on, pay the co-coms, get new equipment and so on. And going forward in 2020, that will definitely be the main way we're able to keep HFC going. So we hope you guys have enjoyed this TVCon marathon. I've had a lot of fun. And what about you, mate? Have you enjoyed this trip down memory lane?
Oh yeah, no, it was great revisiting all these shows, making fun of them as cheesy as they are, and things like that. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
Good stuff, man. Thank you for coming back and taking time out of your schedule and whatnot. So, that'll do us for this installment of Hellfirecom's Patreon TVCon marathon stuff thing. I'm out of stuff to say in a coherent manner now, so I'm going to sign off. Thanks for making this possible, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.